Ever since I can remember, education has been very important to me. Like right there, that's my kindergarten graduation. I've always done well in school, and I've always made education my #1 priority, and I've always had a dream to go to college. But for many teenagers, that dream becomes a nightmare when they realize the financial cost of furthering their education. I see many teenagers in my community who have the knowledge and desire to go to college, but may not have the money to do so. Sometimes it feels like we're divided as the haves and the have-nots. I'm here at the Media Sanctuary where I'm making a documentary called The Haves and Have-Nots. So we're going to start my personal journey by taking a walk to my house. My motivation to go to college is because I come from a family where going to college isn't really what anyone does. I'll be the first person to be going to college and receiving a degree out of my family. So that's my motivation. And my other motivation is I see a lot of people around here not doing positive things. So I want to go to college, get my degree, and then come back and help my community so other people could do positive things like me. My aunt and uncle, they always wanted me to go to college, and they always pushed me to want to better my life and have things that they never got the opportunity to have. So they're very supportive of me. And this is my house. Yep, I'm living at home to save money. It's less expensive than living on campus.
I'm Medina's aunt. Medina came to live with me when she was about five years old. She started off by spending summers with me and school vacations. Well, when she was about 5, she came and never left. She's my little girl that I didn't give birth to. Okay? Well, now she's my big girl I didn't give birth to. I want her to go to college. Education has always been main focus in my upbringing with her. I feel that girls already have enough disadvantage and enough setbacks with peer pressures, trying to compete with the crowds and compete with what the other girls are doing because they're followers. I've encouraged her to be independent, set her goals, follow her goals, build her dreams.
One of the main reasons I got a job was to begin saving money for college. I also feel that it is important for me to become more independent and learn responsibilities, because those are some of the skills I'm going to need in college.
Right, so we'll go to Bible study.
The pastor of my church has been a great influence in my life.
You don't know, you don't know.
He has taught me that I could do anything I put my mind to, and that all I need to do is have faith.
And if you're not willing to learn, you'll be just like those who don't show up for Bible study.
I still believe that education surpasses any amount of money that any person could ever have, because that is something that is with you forever. Money, you can be spent and given away and it disappears, but you've got an education, you've got a mind, you know what to do, you're doing the right thing with it, and not only that, you're helping others who might not have had the opportunity to get an education and things like that. And the have and the have not, for me, is that, you know, when I see you, you know, you're in a community such as where we are, as a disenfranchised community such as North Central Troy, in this community, you know, the have not about it is that we might not have all the wherewithals to do everything we want to do, but we do have the tenacity and the desire and the hope of getting ourselves up, pulling ourselves by our bootstraps, getting up and saying, listen, I completed high school, now I'm going to take another step forward, I'm going to get up and I'm going to go to college, amidst all of the things that might be present against me.
I set up an appointment with a financial aid advisor before I enrolled in college. I needed to know if I was going to be able to afford it.
I'm Barbara McBride. Come right in.
You have like the knowledge and education in the grades that to get to college, but a lot of people get cut short because they come from a family that might not have money to send them to college. Why do you think so many high school students choose to come to Hudson Valley instead of just jumping into a four-year school after they graduate?
I think in the last couple of years we've seen a lot of students who had planned to go to four-year schools, and because of the economy, whatever they tell you their tuition is, if they say their tuition is $12,000 a semester, then the tuition fee is going to be $24,000 in tuition, plus books, plus personal expenses, plus room and board, plus transportation. So all those 5 key elements are always in a budget. And if you probably look at their catalog or you look at their website, you'll be able to see how they've broken that down. This is what Pell looks like. So every semester that you're enrolled at the college, there's a quantitative and a qualitative check of your progress to make sure that you maintain eligibility to continue receiving federal aid.
It's crazy how expensive it is.
You think you're going to be able to do it?
Of course. Could do anything. I would save so much money because I'd be living at home, you know, and then I filed as an independent student, so most of my school will be covered and paid for. If I'm thinking of the whole like money aspect, the finance aspect of it, then it's a great choice. So I'm pretty set on coming here. I just paid my bill for my first semester of college, and I must say I felt so relieved because I know money doesn't just fall from the sky. I knew it had to come from somewhere, but I just didn't know how or where I was going to get it from. My dream is to become a nurse, and I see education as a way out, and education could take you places that money can't. That's why I think it's important for me to go to college. No matter how much money it may take me to fulfill my dream, I'm still going to go after it. I can't wait to start college. Like, I'm excited. Can't wait for August to come.